Yeah, obviously not the outcome we're looking for. It's a shame. We win 3 out of 4 quarters. I thought when we could keep our starting lineups we won every quarter when we weren't fighting foul trouble. So it's really unfortunate. You come out, you pick up a couple quick fouls on 3 starters. So I mean, Tessa played like 4 minutes, Tracy played 2 minutes, Paige gets in foul trouble. So and that killed us in that second quarter. So I think the positive about that is we're playing those 3 freshmen who struggled tonight, but I think those are going to be 3 outstanding players. I think when you look at Liv and Bailey and Paige, I think this and Kinsey, I think this is a game they'll look back on and see they're going to only grow from it. Liv, it's tough because the fans didn't get a chance to see how talented Liv is. She had a rough shooting night, but I'm telling you, she's going to be an outstanding player. Bailey is, Kinsey is. But in that second quarter, when you're having to put freshmen in against an experienced team, like you saw from that Miami of Ohio team, they struggled. And that's part of it. And we know that when we agreed to play those players, but I think it's going to really pay off for us in the long run. So it's just tough that tonight, the lack of depth, hurt us. We haven't been healthy all preseason, and so you're coming in with 8, 9 bodies, and we're playing with a few different roster spots this year, a few less, and so we're going to have to learn how to play with a little less depth. And when we're healthy, I don't think that's a problem. So, but like I said, no one, I told the team no one's going to feel sorry for us. So we got a tough road trip coming up. We got to scrape ourselves up off the floor and get back up. But I think there were some good things from tonight that we can grow from.
And Coach, I mean, just the end of that third quarter and then the fourth quarter, you guys really made a run after being down by 20 plus at one point. Just what did you like about the fight from your girls tonight?
Yeah, we talked about in one of the timeouts. I said, guys, just play the way we play, and so it was good to see us getting up and down the floor. I think there's gonna be a lot of games we live and die by the 3. That's one of our best weapons, and we didn't shoot it great most of the night. But you saw a glimpse. Tessa really got hot out there. Paige hit one. Chris hit a big one. So, I thought we had some good shots out there when we got going. Just 13 from them. Their point guard. Her physicality took us out. And that hurt a lot of it. But when we could get loose, we were really good. But when you dig a hole the way we did, we're down 20, whatever, like you see it all the time. It takes a lot to come back, and you run out of gas. And then they credited them. They come out 13, hit a big 3. Then one hits a 3. Those 2 kids are really talented. And those 2 veteran players, when the game was, we cut it to 4, they did what you need your good players to do. They hit 2 big shots to push that game back up to 10 points. I thought that was, where the game kind of got away from us. But it was good to see the run coming from them. This is a team who's going to be able to do that a lot this year. We just got to get started a little bit sooner.
Paige, from your vantage point, what were some things that Miami, Ohio, what were some things they were doing that was kind of disrupting what you guys wanted to do?
Yeah, just like Coach said, 13 was able to play her game. When we go out there, we want to make people play our game, make them play up to our speed. And just really live in that chaos that we talk about. And so having 13 be able to scan the floor and get into their offense and then hit big shots on the weak side, and those kick-out 3s hurt us. And so just us being able to rotate a little bit quicker and just stop those runs. And like he said, put together a 40-minute game.
Paige, talk about the mentality that you guys had, like I talked about, came back from a huge deficit and really made it a close game there at the end.
Yeah, that's just our identity. That fight is our identity. That's what we want to play like for 40 minutes. It took us a while to get there, but that's just a glimpse of what we can do. So once we grow from this and we get back out here, we're going to defend our home court better next time and just live in that fight for 40 minutes.
In your first game in a Coastal uniform, just how would you describe the entire experience?
I love this team, win or lose. I stand with them. We do this together. I love the staff. I'm just so grateful to be here. I'm grateful to wear this jersey, and we'll grow from it, learn from it, and come back better.
Coach, quick turnaround going to BYU on Wednesday. What are some of the conversations you're going to have with this team between now and then?
Yeah, I think we talked about before the game. Win or lose this game, it's a long season. You don't win anything if you win this game. You don't lose anything. Everything's still in play for us. And so I think the big thing is just keeping them refocused. I'm always worried about my freshmen because I know freshmen. The vets have been through this. They've had some tough games. I just want to make sure those freshmen learn from this and come back from it because we're going to need them. So we'll talk with some of them when we get a chance tomorrow. But it's like Paige said, this is a special group. It really is. We love showing up to work with this group every day. They're so coachable. They're fun to work with. And so, like I said, so I've been telling people all year long, like it's going to take some time. We got a lot of players who haven't you got Paige, you got Chris. There's not a lot of experience right now, and so we got a lot of talent on this team, but someone just need to get their feet wet a little bit, and I think you're going to see some of that. So like I said, it's one game. I hate it's a home game. We don't lose a lot of home games, so that's kind of rough. But there's a lot going good for this team, and we're going to focus on that. And so for BYU, it's we'll go upstairs right now. I know the DC's got that scout. We'll start talking about that and get ready to go to work.